Sometimes all you really need is a man who knows what's going on and what's happening. Actually, focus on me.
Is it recording?
It's recording. Here we are, Steve Meinster, at Best Intentions, with all of your best friends having a delicious cocktail. We're all here celebrating your 40th birthday, and the whole point of this video is to try and get as many stories, memories, moments of love, hate. He's 40. I know, he's gonna die soon. So,
It looks like he's 50.
we want to get all that nailed into this amazing video collage that Hunter Moore and Lauren Cruz are putting together for you over the course of this weekend.
I've got just the story.
Here we go.
Alright, so I'm going to tell you the story, the origin story of the manfish.
Yes.
Yes. Now, I'm not going to be able to tell it quite as well as my grandfather told me. He lived through the experience. Well, he heard it from someone who heard it from someone, but this was back in the day. So my grandfather told me this story about the manfish. It all dates back to the rail riding days. Somewhere between Kansas City and New Orleans. Old Steve, back then he was Stefan.
Good old Stefan.
Good old Stefan. Hitting the rails. He and about 13, 14 other hobos kicking their legs out, you know, chilling. It's a long train ride. Somewhere over the Mississippi, train derails over a bridge into the Mississippi, right? Now the reason people call him manfish is that every other hobo on that train, including the conductor, engine guy, cattle guy, there's a cattle guy, all the cattle guy was watching, all died, but not manfish.
Manfish would never die.
Stefan swam to the top, he swam to the top, he swam.
Like the fastest little swimmest fish.
Everyone else trapped under the train, underwater. He emerged. He said, you know what, I'm done with this hobo lifestyle. I think I'm gonna teach philosophy.
We first met 13 years ago.
Oh my
When
God.
I was 18 and you were my Philosophy 101 professor at DePaul University. And I had the biggest crush on you because you used to wear these cute little suits that were way too small for you. And the arms were super short, the legs were super short, and your hair was all spiky. And you were a political activist of some kind. It was an 8 a.m. class. You would come in rambling about your bookstore versus the DePaul bookstore. And I'm not exactly sure what happened, but I was so happy to wake up and get super stoned to go to your very important class, at which you gave me an A. So I was really appreciative. Hello, Professor Jimmy Jangles. It's been a long time since I've seen you. A lot of people have written reviews about you, like this one. FL248. Awesome teacher. He's the funniest guy ever. Fair grader. Laid back guy. He's got a nice body, which is always a bonus because it's something to look at. And this one, where they talk about your cat Jeanette, LOL. Highly recommended. He'll have you laughing all through class, and he's sexy, so that's always a plus. The list goes on and on. I could go on all day.
What's that question?
Steve, did you ever fuck one of your students? Did you really fuck one of your students?
Come on, answer the question. Romero wants to know. Maybe after Tuesday.
Happy birthday, Steve. You're a pretty good guy when you're not a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, next time I'll make you that breast press on the fly.
All right. Thanks, Mr. Galindo. Terrible bad stories. What do you got for us?
So that son of a bitch Meinster, when I met him, I didn't actually meet him, he broke a glass and immediately sliced his hand open and started bleeding all over the damn place. And I got jizz all over my face.
Yeah, it's just jizz.
Cool. Slices his hands off, he's bleeding all over the place. I start laughing at him. I feel really bad when I realize he's bleeding. So I take him into the office, bandage his hand up, send him on his way, he goes back to work. I asked him the next day, hey Steve, how's your hand? He looks at me and goes, oh, it feels great. Just walks off like an asshole.
You know, Steve Meinster's about to have his 40th birthday coming up. Do you got any good memories or, you know, terrible things you want to see about Steve Meinster?
You know, got nothing terrible to say about Steve, just good memories. Used to work with him every day, every Friday and Saturday with Steve last winter. A lot of fun, learned a lot from him about working at Parsons, about life. Just wish the guy a happy 40th birthday.
Well, thank you very much, Jim. We're going to see if this actually records, and I really hope it does.
All right.
Here we are at the old Parsons Chicken and Fish celebrating Steve Meinster's 40th birthday party. Hey, look at these group of assholes in the kitchen. Here we are with Pedro, and we want to try and get some stories or memories or thoughts on Steve Meinster. What do you got, Pedro?
Make me a gay-ass cocktail.
Make me a gay-ass cocktail. Perfect.
That's what I got.
Do you want to,
You got 2 hours coming up?
wish him a happy birthday or tell him to fuck himself or something, you know?
Hi, Steve.
Thank you, Pedro. Over to
My name's Willie Nelson. It's your birthday. Let's go celebrate that. Happy birthday, man.
That looks like Willie Nelson.
Happy birthday, Willie Nelson. You're awesome. Keep it up. It's about you today.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Yes.
You know, I think fondly of our times here at Parsons. Like that one time we both tinctured up and got really stoned and tried to get through the night. That was pretty sweet.
Obviously.
So, yeah. So happy birthday, buddy. Love ya. You're great. Keep rocking and rolling.
Thank you, Wesley, for all your additions to this lovely video.
Yeah, Stallion's gotta run.
You know, there's nothing more comfortable for Steve or anyone else. I mean, he's getting old, so the bathroom's going to be more comfortable for him than any place else when the incontinence starts. You know, or just want to wish him a happy birthday?
I can wish him a happy birthday. I can also wish those pigtails a happy birthday. Should keep those up for sure.
Right? Birthday pigtails.
When I think Steve Meinster, I think beautiful long Goldilocks, you know, like Anna Green Gables or some shit. So, you know, it's a beautiful man. It's a beautiful man.
And we went on and he introduced me to his Ukrainian buddy Yuri and took me over to the crazy fucking Ukrainian club.
He caught me walking from the grocery store home with vegetables and fruit and told me to stop kidding myself to go get a Stouffer's pizza.
That was cool. He told my girlfriend that I needed to lose weight, which was tight. Yeah.
Steve, you suck.
Just kidding. Steve is the most loyal stallion I've ever known in my life.
That's what I like to hear.
Happy birthday, Steve. I love you.
And you?
He's trying to ruin it.
Yep, well, I guess you could wish him a happy birthday if you wanted to.
I mean, he might die soon anyway, so it's no big deal.
Okay,
That's
happy
what-
birthday.
Mostly he ignores me, but he does have great hair. Just
Yeah.
kidding. I think that Steve is a super dope dude, and I'm real glad to know him. Happy birthday, motherfucker.
Here we are with Mr. Dave Top Top. Dave Top Top. Talking about Steve Meinster's 40th birthday. That is on this Tuesday. Dave, you got anything to say about Steve Meinster?
Steve Meinster. I'd fuck him.
Oh, we're already recording. Here we go. Walking on in the good old Max's. Trying to just, you know, get some stories about Steve with all of his good friends, you know. So, doing a little video for Steve for his birthday. Do you guys got any good stories about Steve? Yuri, you want to go first? You know, maybe something, you know, whatever. What do you got?
There's not enough good things I could say about Steve. I'm sorry.
Hey, Steve, fuck you, bro. Happy birthday, man.
The first time I met Steve, I don't know if it was at the manhole or the unicorn, but he's such a fine, young, handsome man. And our first date, we went to Six Flags. Six Flags. We had a great time on all the rides. I'll never forget.
Feliz cumpleaños.
Happy birthday, Steve. God, Mom's birthday, Tuesday.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright, so Cribs, Yuri. Are you ready? Let's do this.
Cribs, welcome to Max. This is our
Cribs, whack.
stairs.
Fucking wacky Max.
So a lot of times when Steve Z comes around, he wants to change a keg, which means doing drugs down here.
Of course it does.
Oh, yeah,
Stallion loves his
there was a little
drugs.
rain last night, so watch your step.
Wah wah.
Let's see over here. I'll show you where the kegs are.
Show us where the kegs are.
So yeah, this is where we change the kegs.
Oh, okay. A lot of keg changing?
Yes, and also you wanted to hear a story about Steve.
Yeah.
Well, Stevesy shares a birthday with Jennifer Capriati, famous tennis player, and I think that's appropriate. They have a lot of things in common, a lot of promise at a young age, and then some success, and then I guess shoplifting and drug charges, maybe. So yeah, so I thought it was appropriate. Also, something else about Stevesy, he's kind of like an Eeyore, I would say, especially when we play golf together, and also kind of like more of a brother than a friend, and I mean that in the worst possible way, where he can piss me off like nobody else, and for that's why I love you and happy birthday.
Steve and I used to get together and watch The Beast with Patrick Swayze after we found out that he was dying of cancer, because it's such a rare opportunity to watch someone die on television. And Patrick Swayze would play different characters. Once he was a Native American, an Apache. I forgot what his name was. Steve would know.
Hey, it's Robert. Yeah, so here we are talking about Steve Meinster, the old big 4-0 birthday party. What do you got to say, Julie?
Happy birthday, Uncle Steve. I love you. You better come do a shot with me.
Happy birthday. Fuck off. Let's play golf soon.
Yeah. So here we are with good old Drew Pocious talking about Steve Meinster. Do you got anything that you could add about Steve?
I remember Steve very well.
Yeah?
Steve was always someone that, if I was not having a great day, or someone I knew was affecting my life personally, I could talk to him and hold him in close regard, and really just be there, not only as like a coworker who I learned pretty much everything I know today from him, but really as a close personal friend. And if it could have been something like sharing inappropriate comics or a fun joke, you know, but then sometimes there were the bad times. There was tears, and I would definitely not be where I am if it wasn't for him, and that's why I'm so hard for me to hear about his passing.
Drew, no, he's turning 40. He's not dead. So, no, this is a birthday. He's not dead. And tell me a good Steve story.
Steve who?
Steve Meinster.
Steve Meinster who?
The guy with the long hair that's old at Parsons.
Hauser?
Steve.
Steve Hauser?
No.
Steve Bowser.
God damn it.
He's not old, he just looks old.
After all that nonsense. I'm old Steve. Meinster is older Steve.
I'm hungry. Do you want to get something to eat?
Yeah, I could really go for like a sandwich or like maybe a sub or something. Do you like subs?
I love subs. Let's get some subs.
What kind of options do we have though? What if we went to like someplace like a delicious Subway? Do you like Subway or you want something else?
Subway's alright. I think we can do better though.
Well, maybe we should just walk down the street and
Alright, let's keep going.
see what we have.
Let's keep going. Ooh, look, what do we have here?
Oh, wait a minute. Ooh.
A tasty sub.
We get something freaky fast. All right. You like subs, right?
Same sandwich, same story.
33 years later.
Not as old as Steve. Let's keep going.
All right, fine. Screw it. Someone's picky, right?
Wait a minute. Take a look up there.
Oh my God. Do we have the ultimate?
Jersey Mike subs.
Is that what you want, Lauren?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was 140.
Yep. Here we are at Jersey Mike's, just getting delicious subs and chips and, you know, awesomeness.
Happy birthday, Steve. Happy birthday, Steve. Don't turn 40. Turn 40, not
Right?
too fast.
You got any advice for Steve turning into an old man?
Stay warm.
Oh God.
Hell yeah.
Steve Meister.
Yeah, that's the one. Call him, he likes to be called Uncle Manfish.
Uncle Manfish.
Oh God.
Yep, that's the guy.
Stallion. He's a stallion. A true stallion.
Stallion's got to run.
We're here to go, guys.
For here, please. Well, thank you, Bobby. Do you want to just give him a little happy birthday?
Happy birthday to you, my friend. It's good. It's been a while since I've seen you, but I'm sure you're doing well.
Yeah, he's not doing that well. But he's not doing that bad either.
His back hurts.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Steve!
Just want you to wish Steve Meinster a wonderful birthday. That'd be fantastic. Yeah, we're good to go.
Oh, happy birthday, Steve. I have many, many more.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Thank you, Sergeant.
I'll go eat, but you guys. Be careful, don't get shit, don't get.
No?
Nope.
You want to talk about Steve Meinster?
Nope, no idea.
All right, well, maybe later. We'll figure it out. Like, what would you like to tell this guy?
Well, Steve, I don't know you really well. Happy birthday, and thanks for not closing out last time you left.
Yeah.
He
Nothing?
paid his tab the other night. He forgot.
Not a surprise.
Eric! Do you know who Steve Meinster is?
Who?
Steve Meinster.
No, never heard of him.
Steve Giner.
Oh, Steve Giner.
Oh, yeah. Giner.
Yeah, guy owes me $30.
He owes you $30.
Yeah, fuck off.
He's the best guy in the world.
He's turning 40, so we're making him a tribute video.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
happy birthday, dude.
Thanks, Steve.
Hey, Steve, now you're my buddy. Birthdays are big time. I'm gonna be 35.
Yeah, this is what happens.
Oh my God, this is amazing.
It's perfect.
Okay, I love it. Happy birthday, Steve, that I don't know. Yay!
He's rich.
Thank you.
He's really rich. He's
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if you know. Give me some light here. Come on, ladies. I need some light. I can't be the only one. There we go. So, right.
Steve, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of on the spot here, but feel like you are one of my. Oh God, now I'm gonna cry.
Don't cry. You're good. You got this.
You're one of my oldest, closest friends, and I love you dearly. And you're 40, and I can't believe it, and it's crazy. And funny stories, dude. We've got the time I brought you home for Easter dinner with my family years ago, and you cut off the head of the lamb cake and ate it. And I was for sure that they were going to be horrified by you, but to this day, you know, my mom loves you so much, and she asks about you every time I talk to her. Funny. Yeah. Or what about the time when I convinced you to buy that kid robot bag at Barney's? This one just came to me, by the way.
This is so good.
Yeah, you spent like probably a couple $100s on a bright blue cartoon bag, and we thought you were so cool, and I was pretty jealous about your bag. I hope you still have it. If you have it, let me borrow it. And I'm sorry for dropping your cake a few years ago on the floor when we were singing Happy Birthday. But this year I promise I won't drop it. And happy birthday. I'm so happy that we're friends, and I'm sorry for crying this whole time. Say happy birthday.
First question, what were you doing in 1976?
Was not even close to being alive.
Yep.
76.
Let's talk about
What year were you guys born?
92. 3.
Oh my God.
So, what were your parents? What do you think your parents were doing in 1976?
Drugs. Probably that.
Probably for a
fact. They were doing drugs.
Megan, do you think were your parents doing drugs in 1976?
Yeah, for sure.
My parents are doing drugs. Were your parents doing drugs, Lauren?
My parents had just gotten married. They were totally doing drugs. Look at me.
Objection! Kiss me!
Best part of the song.
Steve Meinster, this is all for you, Stevie. It's all for Steve. I think Megan's taking a poop.
Well, here we are in the bathroom.
This has got to end at some point in time.
We have time. Well, Steve.
We can't even finish this.
Steve, it's been a rough couple of days. Look at us. We've been drinking since Friday in honor of you. Your birthday's been celebrated for close to a week now.
We went to 8 bars.
1 sub shop.
We interviewed 1 police officer.
Almost got hit by a car.
Interviewed strangers.
Got lots of advice from lots of different people. So we hope you have a really happy birthday. We love you, Stallion. Now Stallion must drink.
The Stallion must drink. Uncle Manfish. Let's have some booze. Love you, bud.
Love you.